If you are driving slow in the fast lane in Georgia, you could be getting a citation very, very soon. At least that's according to new reports and what the Georgia State Patrol plans on doing. Now, they've been having an issue with road rage. So people will drive either the speed limit or below the speed limit in the fast lane, which of course is the left lane in a highway. And all of a sudden, someone who's trying to speed or at least go a little faster than the speed limit will get really angry and enraged. They'll switch their lane, they'll cut the slow person off. And there have been a number of really serious accidents as a result of that. So now they have passed something known as the slowpoke law. And basically it's making a few adjustments to the law. According to reports, the intent of the law is to make highways safer by forcing motorists to make way for faster moving vehicles and reduce the potential for accidents to occur due to road rage. So for instance, if you are in the fast lane and you're driving too slow and you refuse to move over so the person can pass you, well, if a cop sees that, you could get a ticket for it. And also, people who are driving faster sometimes get upset at people who are impeding them, causing them to make evasive maneuvers to get around the slower vehicles and sometimes lose control and crash, to which I say yes, absolutely 100%. And this is probably the best policy that has ever been passed or enforced in any state in this country ever.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, you ready for this? I'm against it. Drop it. Now, Anna, I share your frustration. Yeah, you got the dude in the left lane. Just come on, dude, come on, move, move, move. We got places to go. If you don't want to move, that's why God created the right lane. Okay, so I understand your frustration. But think about this. Is this freedom? When we say, okay, you can't drive too fast, you also can't drive too slow. In fact, according to some interpretation of this law, you shouldn't even go the speed limit in the left lane if someone is trying to pass you. Wait a minute, so I can't go too fast, too slow, or even the exact speed limit. Well, what can I go?
No, you're letting it get to your head way too much, okay? Here's what happens when you're on the road. You make sure that you get out of the way if there is a potential threat or if there's a... That's right, that's right. If you're in the left lane and you're going below the speed limit, you better believe that you should get a ticket, okay? Because you have no place in that lane. People who impede traffic like that actually cause accidents. They do, okay? So if I'm in the carpool lane, for instance, right, it's open and it's free, and I'm driving and I'm not going above the speed limit significantly. Let's say I'm going like 5 miles above the speed limit, which of course is still illegal, but it's not like I'm causing damage, it's not reckless driving, and you usually don't get a citation for that, right? And there's someone who's either going below the speed limit or maybe the speed limit and refuses to move over or something. That's impeding traffic. That could cause an accident. All of a sudden, I gotta slam on my brakes, I gotta slow down. No, it's not okay. I'm glad that slowpokes are finally getting targeted. They need to get off the road completely. No, I'm kidding about the last part.
All right, by the way, here's where it definitely goes too much. It's a misdemeanor, which means that it's an offense punishable by up to a $1,000 fine and a year in jail.
No one's going to get a $1,000 fine or a year in jail.
Yeah, until they do.
No,
until
they're not going
black.
to. Okay.
Okay.
So in Athens, the fine, because of course certain municipalities can decide what the fine will be. In Athens, Georgia, it's about $100. So just calm down.
Okay. But there's something disproportional too, that it's just a fine for speeding, but it's actually a criminal offense if you're going too slow, and that you could actually go to jail.
And by the way, for those of you who are thinking, oh, well, what happens to the people who are speeding? Those people get tickets too. Like if they're...
I'm telling you, everybody's going to get a ticket. All right, so we're clear on this. Now, look, let me just also clarify. I think you agree, everybody agrees, that it should not be an actual crime. At most, you think it should be a ticket,
yes,
right?
Agree.
We agree on that.
But they should be banned from the road. But
okay. Now, we kick it over to the rest of the justices to determine who's right. Just Jackson, as usual, we'll start with you. Should this be an offense or not an offense?
I've been advocating this law since I was 18 years old.
Finally, I get someone to agree with me on this damn show. I'm so happy. Finally.
Okay.
So, I mean, and the thing is, I've said the exact same thing. I'm one of those drivers that's impatient, but you don't know it. Like, I don't do the whole cut you off thing. Mm-hmm. I'll get some hell around you and make sure you know that you're going too slowly. But it's, especially in LA, we were talking about it today, violence breaks out.
Yes.
You start a lot of trouble. And the other thing is you really do cause accidents. I've seen clueless, slow drivers, and I was like, this is worse. I mean, the reason for a speed limit law to not go too quickly is because you lose control, you fuck up, and you cause accidents. For going too slowly, you fuck up and you cause accidents. Just a happy middle ground. This is your mantra,
Yes.
Cenk. A happy middle.
But there is no middle.
There
You're
is-
going to get
there
a ticket
is.
no matter what you do.
There is.
Okay.
And sure, you can go slow. Where you can go is to the right lane. Like, you know, we're taught don't make a left turn on a green light until the traffic is clear enough, right? We learn things about driving. How is it these dumb fucks are in the left lane and don't know that that's where the fast cars go? How do you not
Thank
know
you.
that? You
Thank you.
didn't learn that in your driver's school and driver's ed?
Look, I'm
And
going to try
by the way, if you're so scared, I've seen people who are clueless. If you're so scared to drive in LA, how did you get all the way over to the left lane? How did you make it across the 4 lanes of
Thank
freeway to
you.
get here if you don't know how to get the fuck away from here?
Wow, these two
saying.
are
Guys,
coming so
feels so
strong.
good. I feel so good right now.
All right, now I'm going to do several appeals to Jesus to try to swing him in my direction.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the first one is going to be unacceptably ethnic. Jesus, let's keep it real. This is going to apply mainly to Latinos because we all know that in Los Angeles, the people driving the slowest are undocumented immigrants who are so scared of being pulled over for driving too fast. Okay, so my second point to you is freedom. Okay, all right, go ahead. What's your rule?
I like to abstain and see how it actually pans out. Because I drive a motorcycle, so I get what Anna's saying, but I also get what Cenk is saying. So it's like, for me, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna pass you regardless. So
Look at you. You don't care because it doesn't really apply to you.
it doesn't really matter.
Damn.
But I mean, I want to lean toward that. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes even when I'm driving my truck, I do get frustrated, but
Play
I want to
the
let
music.
it pan out.
So I like how she's being stern with me. It's a little bit, play the music. Play it. Okay, all right. All right, we're going to do a poll on this anyway. So first of all, let's be clear. I lost. Okay, with the abstention, it's 2-1 against me. So you guys win. You're in favor of the slowpoke law. But you'll see, Jesus will turn around when they arrest everybody in Georgia. Everybody on the freeway, get off the freeway. You all went either too fast, too slow, or right at the speed limit. Okay, and then you'll all come back to my side. But I want to do a poll because I'm curious what you guys think. I feel like maybe that you guys just came out so strong that maybe sentiment's on your side. But I don't know. I think I'm going to get libertarians, some libs. We'll see. So tytnetwork.com. We're going to do a poll. Are you in favor or against the slowpoke law in Georgia? Okay. We'll take it to the American people. Okay. If I can't win here, I'm going to try to win with you guys. America, I know you're behind me. Once again, I reiterate, freedom.